Hey everyone! So today I want to show you a beat I made on my SP-404 by sampling some vinyl. And today I went ahead and sampled the amazing soundtrack from the movie Shaft. I got this vinyl record at a yard sale recently and it's really amazing. There's lots of good stuff on it. You probably know it from the very famous main theme, which has that wah guitar along with the hi-hats. And I did try to sample that, but it was just such a busy, hectic track that I wasn't able to grab much from it. But the rest of the first side of the first vinyl from here sounded really good. There was tons of good stuff that I was able to grab. I found one main sample from the second track I'll show you that made up most of the beat and really worked out nicely. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you the samples that I grabbed and how I put them together. So here's a little bit of the main track that you probably know. That wah guitar is amazing.
Who's the black private dick that's a sex machine to all the chicks?
It's such an amazing track, but it was just too much. There's too much going on. I wasn't able to grab much from it that sounded good in a beat. But I'm just so glad I have this vinyl in general because that track is amazing. Some of the other tracks have some really great stuff for sampling though. The main sample I grabbed from the second track here. That was really nice. I was able to take that and do a lot with it. And then the other main sample that I grabbed is just from here. At the beginning of this third track, there's this really nice guitar part that sounds really good. Yeah, that line. So I grabbed that and chopped it up and I got it over here. Let's check it out. So here's the main sample that I grabbed. And the first thing I did was pitch it up a bit. That sounds really nice. And then I was able to filter out some of the lows. I wanted to get that kick drum out of there. And that worked out nice. It's still, you can still hear the bass in it, but it got rid of the kick drum, which is great. There's still a little bit of the kick there, but it's gone enough that it's going to work with a different drum beat over it. So from there, I chopped that up and I started experimenting with some patterns and came up with some stuff that sounded like this. So I went ahead and recorded that into a pattern on the 404. And I like that it kept the hi-hat in there. That's going to sound really good. So I tried a bunch of different drum samples to go along with this one, and I found some good ones from Spell. He's got some great drum packs on Splice. I'll link the one that I went with in the description below, but it sounds like this. And that just has like the perfect swing and bounce that it fit nicely with this beat. And it sounded like this. Then the guitar line that I grabbed is right here, and I pitched this up a bit as well. But that fits really nicely over the beat like this. So from there, I went ahead and grabbed my guitar because I wanted to record some more guitar stuff over this. But as soon as I plugged in my guitar and I started playing, I immediately realized that this vinyl record is not at the same pitches that we use today. It could be intentional, it could be not intentional, but likely it was something in the tape recording where the tape was at a slightly different speed at some point. So our normal tunings now don't work along with this recording, which is a little bit of a bummer. I could like tune my guitar by ear and try to get it close to there, or I could try to tune the recording and try to get it closer to something in tune to what we use today for tuning. But at the same time, a beat like this can be kind of minimal. So I was kind of okay with just keeping it like this And so I went ahead and recorded in some of the guitar to the pattern, and then I'll go ahead and perform some of the effects over the beat. And that's just going to be it. We've got just the basic chop, the basic guitar sample over it, and some drums, and that's the whole beat. Aside from that, I did record a short intro for the beat, but that's pretty much it. I'll play it with some effects, and this is the final beat. So hope you enjoyed. So I think the key to making this beat work was just keeping it really simple. I really didn't add much. I didn't do much to it. I really just let the sample speak, and I took some time and found a good chop for that sample. And I didn't try to overcomplicate it. I didn't try to add too much or do too much. I think that was kind of the theme of it. I know a lot of times for me personally, I really go overboard and add too many samples to stuff. And by the end of it, I end up just cutting stuff out. I've just added too much stuff along the way. So having the limitation of this being off of the key of what normal tuning is nowadays, it actually worked out nicely because I wasn't able to add too much outside of what I was able to get from the vinyl. So hopefully you enjoyed the beat, and I'll catch you next time. Later.